welcome back to Hadassah's Cup. On this channel, I like to empower women and mothers in identity, cultural identity, faith, and holistic lifestyle. I give tips here on how to just replenish your body at every phase of life. I am a mother of 4, I'm a wife, I'm an entrepreneur, I am a business owner, and so stay well. Today we're going to be talking about some goodies that I have. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. Okay, so I want to show you really quick before I dive into this beautiful basket of goodies that I have. I'm going to talk a little bit today about just some self-care items that you can use, self-care routines you can implement into your life, whether you are just taking some time out for yourself after a hard day of work, you know, it's Shabbat, Saturday, you want to rest, or if you're a busy mama and you want to incorporate like a nice, quick, but relaxing morning routine when your kids are asleep or they're away at a sleepover or family member's house. I'm going to jump in and show you what I like to eat during my menstrual phase. My menstrual phase, of course, that is when you are on your bleed. You're shedding the uterine lining, your body's preparing, well, it's getting rid of, you know, all the waste, all the toxins. And during that time, you want to replenish your body. You want to replenish with iron, minerals, foods that are going to really be beneficial to your body. So I just kind of threw together some things. I don't have a whole lot in my fridge right now, but what I do have are some cherries, some deep red cherries. These are great because they're high in B12. Anything that is red, a fruit or vegetable like radishes, beets, strawberries, these are going to be really great for especially those who are either approaching your menstrual, if you're on your luteal phase, or if you're during your bleed. I also have, I'm going to show you, I have some apricots. These are also great with just keeping your system regular. No need to explain more there. Just a little piece of turkey bacon for flavor, really. And then a gluten-free waffle with a nut butter on there, honey, and some pumpkin seeds. So if you don't know about cycle syncing, that is where you are essentially cycling your syncing your cycle with different seeds throughout the phases. So luteal phase, your ovulation phase, your menstrual phase, which are all your inner winter, spring, summer, and fall. According to whatever phase you're in, we like to incorporate different seeds. They just kind of help replenish what your body is needing during those times. I have coffee. I know coffee is not the best, especially on your cycle. But you don't have to tell that. But no, this is my coffee. I love a good coffee in the morning, but I do follow it up with some water, hydration. You always want to make sure you have your water with you while you are drinking your coffee, because coffee is a diuretic. A diuretic means that it's going to help you go to the restroom, get rid of whatever is backed up. It will, you know, cleanse you out. But a diuretic is like an astringent, so it's not going to replenish your body with any hydration, any nutrients, really. Essentially, your body is helping you to eliminate. So, you know, that's great if you have a tummy ache or you need to like go to a restroom. It's a mild laxative, but it's not great for hydration. And then usually later on in the day, I will follow up with a herbal tea. Or if I'm feeling fancy, I'll put together my little mushroom coffee. Not any of the store-bought mushroom coffees that are out there. No shade to them, just not my cup of tea. I don't like the flavor. But I will use, I do like Tucacino. Sorry, I have a call coming in. I do like Tucacino. They have they have a lot of adaptogen mushrooms and herbs in there, like licorice root, maca root, spirulina. And then that gives you like that coffee taste. So if you're trying to replenish or replace your coffee with a substitute, I recommend them. You can get them at Sprouts or Vitamin Cottage, maybe Target, I'm not really sure. But yeah, I'm gonna eat my breakfast and I'll catch up with you in a minute. Okay, Welcome back. The first thing that I do like to do if I have some extra time or in my morning routine is I like to journal. So it has a little sticker on it, but I got it from Barnes & Noble. I thought it was so cute. And then I have my cute little coffee pens. I don't know what happened to it, but or why that's red. But yeah, I like to journal. I already did some of that. And then I'm gonna show you what I have in my cute little basket. So I take this with me to the farmer's market when I like to get, you know, like some berries, some little cute leafy greens that'll go in there. I want to get a big one, but this is what I have. Okay, so starting with my morning routine, when I have a little extra time to care for myself, I like to use my, I can't really see it. I like to use my hair growth oil. So this is mine. This is my on my business, Hadassah's Cup Ayurvedic oil. I love, you know, just drawing from different cultures and their wisdoms and seeing how they incorporate herbs into their everyday life and practices. So I formulated this with beautiful, hydrating, ancient Ayurvedic herbs, and this is what I created. You can check it out at hadassahscup.com. The link is in my bio to my website. But this, you cannot tell today because it's wrapped up. When I started it, my hair was right here. I really quickly, before I go into everything else, to tell you the quick story, after I have 4 children, I have a set of twins. After having my twins, I became more anemic. I've always been anemic, but to the point where my hair was falling out, and I know that's part of normal postpartum shedding. You know, things change after having babies, or hormones fluctuate, but my hair was falling out, very low in iron, even though I was still taking prenatals, taking iron. Part of that too was my gut issues, so it wasn't absorbing the nutrients. So when I changed my, sorry guys, I'm outside, there's lots of noise. But once I paid more attention to my gut health, incorporating the herbs, eating a plant-based lifestyle, I also created this beautiful goodness herbal hair oil. So I put drops in my hair through, you know, throughout various places on my scalp, and then I'll massage it and I leave it in. Because if you have, you know, curly hair like mine, you want to leave it in, right? If you have more silkier European style hair or indigenous silky hair, you know, your hair, you're gonna want to massage it and then rinse it out. Don't wash it out because you wash away all the goodness. Just rinse it out. For me, we leave it in. And then I also take some in my hand, a whole dropper full, and then I'll put it at the ends of my hair. So yeah, when I started it was there. Now my hair is down here. So it speaks for itself. I like to lotion up my body with all the goodness. I love to support other small businesses. I love to support everybody, but especially my own, my cultures, my people, indigenous, black owned, Latino owned. This is from, what is her business? It is Beargrass Hand and Body Lotion, Medicine Grizzly Herbs, hand-picked, blended, packaged by Native women. I did get this from an Etsy shop. You could see that. I'll try to link her shop below, but it smells great. For me, I live in a very dry climate, so I need extra moisture. If you don't like, it's not sticky, but if you don't like, it feels like maybe there's castor oil a little bit in there. Castor oil can be sticky, but it's very hydrating. If you don't like that, this isn't for you. But if you are prone to having dry skin and you live in like dry climate, this is the stuff. And it's herbal, it's natural. In the morning, what I like to do, put in my water, are these 2 tinctures. I don't put these in my water every morning. Whenever you're using a herb or tincture, if you take it maybe a week on, every morning, a week on, and then a week off. So you don't want to overstimulate your liver. You don't want to do too much, especially with tinctures or herbs. You want to give your body to let the herbs settle in, act as an adaptogen, and then give yourself a break, and then go back to your regimen. But I want to show you, this is Go To Cola, and I have marshmallow root extract. So marshmallow root extract, I said in one of my previous videos that it really helps gut or line the gut, so that you are, if you have gut issues, stomach aches, prone to IBS, this will really help you out, especially if you are dealing with any cold or sinuses. This will help your throat, if you have a sore throat. It's really great. So I put that in my water. I put maybe 5 drops, and I'll put about 5 drops of Go To Cola in there as well. I like to put this in my water around my menstrual phase, the menstrual cycle, as I talked about that I'm on, because if you are anything like me, I have dealt with PMDD, not crazy extent where it's, you know, you need medication, but to the point where it was affecting my relationships, my mood, my thoughts, you know, so of course with prayer, journaling, nutrition, herbs, getting sunlight, reminding yourself of who you are, this also helps with just keeping you nice and calm, relaxed. Most of these herbs don't have an immediate effect, but Go To Cola is pretty fast reacting, which I really appreciate, as well as lemon balm. Lemon balm is great. I tend to give my child, one of my children, who is very hyper, very active, I give her a few drops of lemon balm throughout the day when she's needing to just calm her body, and it's a safe herb for everybody. Moving on to supplements. So this may be controversial, especially within the Christian community. However, for me, I see no problem with it. This is the straight medicinal part of the plant, the hemp plant, cannabis plant, CBD. So I do take some CBD, like I said, to help regulate my, the hormones, because I found that around this time, you can be low in progesterone, high in cortisol. All of those things kind of can be out of balance during your cycle. So I take this about a week before, and it kind of helps stabilize and bring my hormones back to, homeostasis. Also, I like to take, these are, kind of basic gummies. These aren't really anything special, but I do take just a everyday women's multivitamin. Especially you want to look for something that does have folic acid. You're getting your iron in, especially around your bleed, because you're losing nutrients you need to replenish. It has vitamins A, C, D, E, B's, B12 are especially really great around this time, especially if you're low on iron, B12, and vitamin K. Those are going to work synchronistically to help you get back on track. And then last but not least, I found that, I love to smell good, but when you have a alcohol-based perfume, those are endocrine disruptors, so it's going to get your hormones off balance as well, and so we want to keep our hormones balanced. So what I like to do is either make my own herbal essential oil, or, if I'm going to get fancy, I will go and buy one. So this is, you can see it, it's a little blurry here, but this is my favorite scent. It's the amber musk, and this is oil based, and it's made with actual, the ingredients that are from the earth. So I like to just put some on my wrist, a little bit here and there, and then I'm good, and it lasts all day. So yeah, I hope that you guys like my little goodie basket, what I like to incorporate in my, morning routine, or when I just have some time to breathe without my kids running and tugging on me. And these are all hormonal balancing herbal goodness that you can just incorporate into your life. Just takes like 5-10 minutes after you shower, and you're feeling nice and good, and you blessed yourself with some herbs for the day. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Go ahead and like, subscribe, share. If you like more content like this, put down in the comment section what is your herbal or morning holistic routine. I love to know what you use, and maybe we can exchange some ideas. Alright, see you in the next video.